What's up, my dudes? Valk here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Legend of the Vagabond Sword, what I think of the event, what I think about all that. We're going to talk about it, and I just want to go over it, my thoughts as a whole now that the event is over. I think the event is a very fantastic step forward in a good direction in making things difficult, but the issue with this event and MiHoYo as a whole whenever it comes to boss design is MiHoYo seems to have this idea, right? That making a boss immune and vulnerable, making a boss like hard to hit, or nerfing the players as much as possible makes the boss challenging, right? Like, yes, it does in a sense, but at the same time, it makes it completely unfun to play. Like, whenever I get out of this, whenever I show you my scores, you'll be able to see with my scores that, like, even at the easiest difficulty, Oceanid's unfun to play. I don't like facing off against Oceanid. So what I did was I just played Oceanid at the very easiest difficulty. Because what you ideally would want to do is gather these up, and then you would want to go ahead and try to hit them. But these things is, the mobs don't ever gather up entirely. You have to find a way, you gotta get lucky, get an RNG in and out. And then not to mention how often exactly she's immune. Look how often I can't hit her, dude. Like a solid 70 to 80% of the fight, she's just immune. I would have to put down Zhongli's pillar, climb on top of it, and then I could hit her if I put it closely, right? It's just not good game design in my opinion. It's not fun to fight. Like, going against an enemy that you feel pigeonholed into using archer units just isn't fun. So anytime the Oceanid, I passed the first day, anytime the Oceanid was in an event, you can see I went for really high scores on everything but the Oceanid. Oceanid 150, Oceanid's in this one, so 150. Oceanid's right here, so 5100. I can't stand fighting the Oceanid because it's just it's a poorly designed boss. It's not fun to play. If it was challenging like the two Kinky mangas or Primo Bishop, whenever you're nerfed heavily, Primo Bishop actually admittedly is very easy to dodge and play around. Even as like C0, I was able to max score at both times relatively easily. While the Kinky Manga challenge, I didn't max score this one, I believe, because there was this, I forget which one it was, but there was this one. This one made it really, really hard for me to keep up with Eula and for me to be able to play, so I had to turn this one off. And then there was another one that took your HP every single time you hit, and it made it where I was instantly dying, and it was instantly popping Zhongli's shield and stuff. But this one, I did max difficulty, and max difficulty. These were fun. I enjoyed these bosses. I enjoyed this boss. But then you get down to this. This right here. This one's a little ludicrous as to what it wants you to do. It wants you to fight all three bosses within 480 seconds, and you have to fight Oceanid that's buffed up. You can get up to an 11,000 score. I've seen Tony2 did it. I'm not doing this one. Like, man, it's not worth my sanity, because like their design philosophy whenever it comes to bosses as a whole, it's just they think making a boss invulnerable and making a boss take longer makes it more challenging, and having a boss have all these different phases makes it more challenging. No, it doesn't. You can make a boss straight up powerful to where the boss one-shots you if you get hit by it, to the point where it becomes a game as to who can dodge better, how well can you iframe. But they have they give these bosses a lot of attacks that you can't iframe. They give these bosses invulnerability phases, so you have to waste time waiting for them to get out of their invulnerability phases, or they just have all sorts of RNG mechanics that just make it really, really AIDS to deal with. And that's more so just MiHoYo's philosophy for boss design as a whole. That's not this event, but this event really showcases the issues with it by making you fight this really annoying Oceanid over and But all in all, I'm ranting, I'm raving, because Bitter Hate is a very apt name for the Oceanid, because I cannot stand fighting this thing. But other than the Oceanid, like I said, I really enjoyed the event. I enjoyed the bosses. I enjoyed the challenge. The challenge was really fun. Just don't release bosses in the future that make you have to use specific units, because being forced to use a unit, nothing kills my Dark Souls hard-on faster than being able to are being forced to play a specific way to beat something. I want to be able to beat things in my own way. I want to be able to be unique, and I want to be able to... Most of the time, I just beat my forehead against the wall and get really good until I can beat it. If I can't beat my forehead against the wall until I eventually beat it with the units I want to beat it with, then I'm not going to beat it at all because I don't care anymore. So, that's my thoughts. Other than that, like I said, I really enjoyed the event. The event was really, really good. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys enjoy this event? If so, did you guys struggle? What difficulties did you guys play it at? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.